as an audience, there's something about the community of fear.
Lynn, thank you so much. I do appreciate the time. This is such a wonderful opportunity to chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for me as well. So thank you.
Honestly, Scared to Death is so much fun. It is just such a joy. What excited you to bring Maxine, uh,
Max, just call me Max.
Max to life?
Right, really. Um, I just thought it was two things. She got to look great, which was like, I mean, I had to look as good as I could possibly look. We had great makeup. I had a great little outfit on. I had, spike heels rather than, a schlumpy Magda or Mrs. Dumars from Kingdom. I mean, it was rare that I get to look as attractive as I can look. I mean, I'm no beauty to begin with, but we did it good. We did it good. I can pull it off if I have a good makeup artist. So that was fun. I mean, and also that she was a badass. But I wanted to make sure she wasn't just a mean person that you had. I wanted to try and make sure you knew that there was a reason she behaved the way she behaved. And we had script conversations about that with, Eric Barnett, who was the producer, and Paul Boyle, who was the wonderful director. And um, Bo- I just said Paul Boyd. Paul Boyd. I was just talking because I was just talking about someone. Paul Boyd, please forgive me. I will never forget ever, ever again. Um, but we had long conversations though about how to round her out to make sure she was a real person, and that there was a reason behind um, her her badassness, so to speak. And and Paul Boyd and Eric are both really wonderful friends of mine who I've worked with before. We did a wonderful project during COVID that was sort of a live broadcast online about a patriarch who was dying and his family around him. And so I got to work with them then and was very um, really, I was very excited about this project, which I think tapped into a lot of people's fears at that time. So I was ready to do whatever they asked me to do, and still would be.
Well, honestly, you're just such a delight in this film. I mean, like you said, she's more than a meanie. I like the way that you phrase that because she does not play nice,
No.
but there's more to her than that. And I would love to know in your mind what drives Max, what keeps her going. You've had these great conversations. What do you think is it that motivates her?
Well, she loves being a boss. She loves being on top of her life, which because she's not at all, and emotionally she's not at all on top of her life, which we have inklings of gratefully throughout the film. And she can't let go of that because if she lets go of that, she's going to crumble. And I think there are a lot of people in the world that are like that are nasty or do bad things because they're so afraid of making themselves vulnerable and failing that they have to keep grabbing at something that they understand and has worked for them. Um, when you have a nasty boss, you got to put up with it, kind of. I mean, if you want to keep the job, that's what you sort of do. And I think those people discover what works for them, in that way. And so I thought it was a real opportunity to both find the badass side of her and also the side that we discover she's got her own Achilles heels and is very vulnerable, and that she had bad things happen to her when she was a kid, which is very often the reason people are mean is bad things have happened to them. Um, and so I love looking for the dimension in that as a character.
Well, I'm glad you said that because one of the key lines from her that I loved, and I don't want to ask you to do anything that would spoil anything, but there's a line where she says, "There's no monsters under the bed, only people are monsters." And it's one of the first moments that we start to see a crack in her.
That was my line. I asked for that.
Really,
Yeah, because I thought I'm pretty sure. I mean, Eric, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know I think yeah, because it was the whole idea that 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 that's what lurks under there. It's like there's no pretend. It's all with the people who become monsters in your life. And I think we find that Max did have that monster in her life, that she had abuse of some kind from her parent. We didn't go, it's still supposedly somewhat of a comedy, so we didn't go too deep into
Yeah.
comedy horror. We didn't want to make it too dark. But the Ring Around the Rosie thing, I said that I wanted to sing that because that did something to me as an actress. We all fall down, the little ring that you make with your girlfriends, and you don't really ever know, you don't really ever know anything about those kids until later in life some of the time.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Um, um, you know, you are no stranger to horror. This, you've been involved in, well, some major horror, I mean, the Insidious films, as
Yeah.
well. Um, and I had a wonderful conversation with Ray Dawn earlier about this, and I thought I would ask you as well. Why do we need horror? What is it in your mind? What do we gain from it as an audience?
That's a great question. As an audience, there's something about the community of fear that it's okay to be scared, and that here you are in a protected situation where you can be as scared as you want in this group of sort of community of people, and then you go home and it's all pretend kind of thing. So I think real fear, we all look for our own ways to make it to get through it. And I think, and there are people that are afraid of all kinds of things. I mean, and sometimes very simple things and sometimes really complex things. But you want to run away from that panic in your heart. And I think when you're with other people, even though it's manufactured and it's entertainment, that to be able to sort of experience a kind of panic that the characters on screen are feeling, or to expose that panic we all have inside of us, and to have it together as a community is a very useful and very important thing as well, I think. Um, so, and it's also that kind of, you kind of get, it's so horrible, but we're here all together. And you reach out and you realize you're holding hands with two people you never met before, which I've actually had happen. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Really?
Yeah, really. So, um, I just think it's a very important aspect of entertainment to be able to have.
Uh,
Um, and so I feel lucky to be a part of that because I feel like I continue to learn about myself through that as well. I feel so grateful for what I get to do. And even this, talking to you and talking about things, and I just feel like I feel like sometimes the luckiest person on the planet that I'm able to vent, these dark places that a lot of people get caught in and have nowhere to go with it. So thanks for listening. Yeah.
Thank you for
all,
chatting.
all my
Honestly, I
fear.
really do appreciate it. Scared to Death is funny. It's scary. It's got so much there. It's really something fun.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Lynn. I
Well,
appreciate it. Wonderful to chat with you.
oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Lin Shaye, the star of Scared to Death. Thank you. Have a great
March
day.
13th, Friday, March 13th. Go see it and be scared.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you
Have a
so
great day.
much.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Okay.